Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. We are going to mix it up here a little bit with this next workout for today. This is going to be an MMA inspired workout, so mixed martial arts. If you know anything about mixed martial arts, or if you've done it before, you know what an awesome core workout this can be for you. So we are going to be doing how to do all of this and some of the things that you're going to need to remember when you're doing these different moves. So first of all, I'm going to explain some of the things. I'm going to show you the different moves that we're going to do, and so that you can do these on your own. Okay. So first of all, in mixed martial arts, you have what's called your dominant stance. Okay. For me, I'm right-handed, so my dominant stance, this is going to be backwards to you, but my dominant stance is always going to be my left leg that's front, my right leg that's back. That's my dominant stance, okay? For those of you who are left-handed, you might actually be doing with your right leg out and your left leg back, and that's actually called southpaw. I'm going to do everything this way just because it feels more comfortable to me, and that's what I've learned. So, but feel free to do it however it works with you, depending on how your body was created and what your dominant stance is, okay? The other thing that you need to remember is that you need to pivot your feet. When you are punching, you can see I don't punch like this because that is going to be very, very unsafe for your knees. We're constantly pivoting on the balls of our feet. And I know you can barely see that. Maybe if I back up here a little bit, you can see I'm pivoting, okay? I'm pivoting. I'm not just turning, I'm pivoting. And as I'm doing so, my core is tight, okay? All right. And the other thing is that with our arms, unless we're actually punching, our guard is always up, okay? Our elbows are into the sides of our bodies, and our core is tight, and we are on guard, okay? So our guard is always up. Alrighty, so I'm going to teach you the first move. It's just a regular jab, okay? And it's going to be with your dominant side of your body, this arm, okay? So you're going to have your guard up, you're going to pivot and punch. Pivot, punch. Pivot, punch. All right? Just like that. So try a couple of those. This is just called a jab. All right. The second thing that I'm going to teach you is called the cross. And basically it's the same kind of punch. It's just with your the arm or the hand that's in back, okay? So that's just going to go like this. And again, you're pivoting on your toes, okay? And that is a cross. Now you're going to combine those two. So a jab and a cross is going to look something like this. Now, when you're punching, you're not going to be throwing your punch so hard that you are going to be putting stress or strain on your elbow. It's just a strong punch, but you're not going to be hyperextending, or you're not going to be hurting your elbows or your wrists or anything in any kind of way, okay? The next one that I want to teach you, okay, so, sorry, getting back to that. Then that third move is a jab cross, okay? So jab, cross. And when you're not punching, your fists are up here guarding, okay? Then you've got a hook. A hook is with your dominant arm again, and it's like you're clearing off the side of a table, okay? And again, I'm pivoting, and my core is tight, okay? All right, because basically when you're thinking about this hook, in fighting, you're basically trying to take a swing at the person's jaw, okay? All right, so the next one is an uppercut. And we will start this one. I'm going to show you an uppercut here from the back. Just because that's how we're going to combine these two moves. Okay, so you're here. And it's just your hand that's in the back, your arm that's in rear, okay? And an uppercut. Because when you're thinking about fighting, you're thinking about hitting them right up under the chin, okay? Like that. And you're going to notice in no time how good this is for your core, those obliques. Okay, now we're going to combine that. So you're going to do a hook and an uppercut. Okay? Hook, uppercut. Hook, uppercut. Hook, uppercut. Hook, uppercut. Okay? And then most of the moves in MMA are going to be offensive, where you are, going in for the punch or the kick or whatever. But some moves are defensive. The next one that I'm going to show you is a roll, and it's a defensive move. You're trying to get out of the way of an incoming punch, okay? And these are awesome for your core. Just wait till you see these. Basically, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be drawing a U with your head, okay? You're definitely going to be bending your knees and up on your toes, bending your knees, up on your toes, with your guard always up, okay? So it's a roll back, roll forward. And you still are in that dominant stance, okay? So for me, my dominant stance, my right foot back, left foot forward, okay? And I've got my guard up, I roll back, and I roll forward. And it's as if I'm making a U with my head. I'm drawing a letter U, okay? And you're kind of going up on your toes a little bit. You don't have to if you don't want to. And that is a roll forward, roll back, basically, okay? All right, so then we're going to combine those. We are going to do a jab cross, roll forward, roll back, okay? It looks something like this. Jab cross, roll forward, roll back. Jab cross, roll forward, roll back. Jab cross, roll forward, roll back. All right? And last one here. I'm just looking at my list here. Okay, so I'm going to teach you one new kick. And this is actually not really a kick, it's a knee. Because in MMA, they use their knee as a weapon, quote unquote, just as much as the foot, okay? So I'm going to show you this. First of all, you're going to start from your dominant stance. And this might feel a little funky at first. It's just a matter of getting used to, okay? All right. So you're actually going to turn your body, and you're going to put your back leg front and switch, okay? So that's the first little part of the move. You're going to switch. You're going to put your hands up in the air diagonally, kind of towards over this leg, and then you're going to come down, raise your knee, and it's as if you are grabbing the person's head. This is kind of like violent, but grabbing the person's head, and you're going to slam it against your knee, okay? So like that. And then back to your dominant, switch, knee. Back to dominant with guard up, switch, knee. Back to dominant, guard up, switch, knee. Okay, whoops. All right, now, the reverse of that is a lot easier because you don't have to do that switch, okay? You're in your dominant stance, and you're just going to go knee. But this time your hands are up over on this side. It's like you're grabbing your opponent, and you're kneeing them in the face or the groin or whatever the case may be, okay? So you just like that, all right? Woo! Okay, so let's throw that in with something. This is totally off the cuff here. Oh, I didn't plan this. Okay, let's throw this in with a hook uppercut. Okay? All right, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go hook, uppercut, knee. Hook, whoops, hook, uppercut, knee. Back to the guard. Hook, uppercut, knee. Awesome. Okay, and then on the other side, because we definitely want to do the other side now, let's do, we're going to do a cross, and then we're going to do the knee on the other side, okay? So we're going to go cross, switch, knee. Back to dominant, cross, switch, knee. Back to dominant, cross, switch, knee. All right, so I got to remember to add that to my list. Okay. Woo, as you can tell, I was just demonstrating, and I'm already working up a sweat, and my heart rate is up. MMA is super fun, you guys. I will put this in the description of the video, and you can do this as many times as you want. So I hope that this is fun and a little bit of a switch up for what we normally do. All right, have a great day, everybody.